to part 2 of Finish It February. If you haven't yet, check out part 1, which I'm going to link below. I have a few projects that are still left on my whips list that should be finished in February, or at least I hope so. And I think we're gonna run through them in this part. Potentially also some new projects, but I'm really trying to be good after already starting one new one, which you probably saw at the end of part 1. I also really needed a new scrunchie, so I made this guy, which I'm currently wearing and I'm gonna try and show you. I'm enjoying the sun for a little bit because it's been so cold here and it's cold outside. This is a deceiving sun, but I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can. So this is a project that I talked about a little bit at the end of part 1. It is a self-drafted top that I'm making. It looks tiny. I hope it's not too small, but it's just gonna be a boat neck, hopefully short sleeve if I have enough yarn, because I'm not sure I do, but it's a little bit distressed and I made it a little flared at the bottom. I am hoping it's long enough and it is gonna fit nicely because I'm not making a neckline at all, but we'll see. We're playing around with it and are gonna see what's going to happen. I have 20 rows left. I did a bit of adjustments for the chest and the waist, like basically just giving it more of an hourglass shape, hoping my measurements were right, because for some reason every time I calculate something is off. Does this happen to anybody else and you have tips on how to fix it? I'll have about 20 rows left on this, and then I'm gonna attach it and start on the sleeves. Part 1, you know that I'm working on this Bada Bing sweater for my boyfriend, and I have the front and the back done. I need to attach the sides, but I'm getting old and I'm starting to struggle to see, and I really want it to be attached cleanly. Oh, I guess the lighting's better now, but I ordered a neck lamp to wear while attaching this, just so I can see the stitches better, and I'm waiting for it to arrive. It is delayed for some annoying reason, but hopefully I'll get to do this in the next 2 days. Meanwhile, until that arrives, I have started on the neckline, which I realize is not looking great, so I need to find my smaller needles, which are currently attached to some other project, and I don't know which one. So once I find those, I'm gonna start on the neckline again and probably just get that out of the way because that's gonna be quick, and then attach and start working on the sleeves. So I finally finished putting together the sweater. I attached the front and the back, and I made the collar. I hope it is not too small, but we'll have to test it and find out. It's not too tight, but I went for a folded collar 1x1 rib, and I use smaller needles for this. No, do not hunt my yarn. I ended up going for a 1x1 folded knit collar, and I used 1 millimeter smaller needles than I did for the body, just because I wanted a tighter, neater looking rib. trying to be a little more creative and film in different spots. So I guess new location in apartment unlocked. So I finished the balaclava, finally. All I had to do, if you remember, was just the front ribbing section, which literally ended up taking 5 minutes. And I do not remember if I used the correct size needle for each part because it's like stretchier than it should be, but I like it. I think I do at least. Yeah, it's like a little, well, I do still need to block it. I haven't done that, so it's a little bigger than it should be. But I think it's good. I never know how to wear it. I feel like I currently feel like a knight, but a snazzy, colorful knight. Yeah, my hair just fits in there. But it's nice, it's warm, it's fuzzy, it's comfortable. One more thing off my list. So I finally finished the front and the back and connecting them. I kind of wish I added a little more distressing, or I don't know, I guess because of the variegated element of this yarn, it's a little hard to see. I am glad that the sizing is right. I will have to block it to stop the curling, but I do like that the bottom is a little bigger because I did this like whoosh element. I also find it funny that I had 2 skeins of this yarn, and one was super, I guess, blacks and dark green heavy, while the other one was super green heavy, and I didn't mix them. So I guess it could be reversible, like one side dark, one side more green, depending on how I want to wear it. I do like the cut and that it's sleeveless, but I think I still want to try adding sleeves and seeing how that goes. The goal is short sleeve. I don't know. I have 2 of these left, so we'll see what I can do with it. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm happy with it. I want to see if this relaxes once I block it, and yeah, I guess see how it turns out. So I finished this top. I am happy with how it turned out. There's a little bit of weird shaping here because I made this part a little shorter than I should have, but I think it's fine. I mean, this is pre-blocked, so this is still curling up. You can see the distressing. Back is more green. Front is darker, but I like it. I actually do like it with the sleeves more. I ended up doing German short rows all throughout just because I wanted it more fitted rather than like a big sleeve, and I didn't want to do it raglan style. So it's just a simple top, and I'm gonna block it and then I'm gonna show it to you. The top is officially blocked and it relaxed super nicely. I'm very happy with it. The little, is that peplum? Do you call it? Bottom. And it's like super soft now. The arms aren't too tight, but they sit really nicely. The seam kind of fixed itself. Yeah, and the distressing I think looks a lot better now too. And I do like the fit of it. I think it's looking pretty nice. I just need to decide whether I want the darker to be the front or the more colorful? Hello. Because I want to put a tag. I have these like fun little Ellie Kelly knitwear tags, and I usually do them with a contrasting color so it sticks out, but then there's a little bit of you know, the thread on the outside of the item. So I just need to decide which color I like more. Also had some leftover yarn for this, so I made a quick little crochet scrunchie. Wear with it, wear without it, I don't know. Just thought it'd be fun to have. I've been trying to wear more scrunchies, and crocheting them has been pretty fun. So that's what we're doing now. Sequence is always here. It officially feels like spring is here, which on the one hand I'm excited for because it will be really nice to finally spend more time outside. But on the other hand, I'm a little bummed because I feel like we did not have enough winter. And as a knitter, I would like more time to wear my warm knits. I don't know. I feel like maybe I was just a little behind on getting stuff done. But this is good. Probably fall, spring anyways. I am here to give you a quick update on the Bada Bing sweater. Bada Bing, I will never get tired of saying that. Bada Bing, sorry. I finally finished both sleeves. I hope they are long enough, but my boyfriend is out of town, so he can't try it on. Fingers crossed, worst case, I make them a little longer. I did have a bit of a fuck up with one of them where I just messed up the ribbing and I had to restart it, and I tried to pick up stitches, but because it's black, it's really freaking hard to see, and I think it turned out a little crooked, but I'm also hoping that because it's black you can't really see it. Like, you see, just a teeny little bit crooked, but it's okay. Anyways, so next up is weaving in all the ends, which there are a lot of, and I started on it last night. So I'm halfway through. And then I have to embroider little nips on the bees and stars on her boobs, which are gonna be done in a pink. And I just have to pick which pink because I have two and I'm not sure which one would look better on here, but I'll keep you posted on that. It is February 25 and just 3 more days to go to February. So I am planning on getting this done hopefully today or tomorrow. And then all I have left is that neon pink cardigan, which maybe I'll try to get done. I don't know. I feel like I should. We'll see. We'll see how long this takes because I'm not really good at duplicate stitching and embroidering, and I've never made little stars, so we'll see what that goes like. Also, I know that in the last video I showed that lavender yarn. I'm not gonna show you guys me unraveling it because it's boring, but yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to make a new sweater eventually out of that. Yeah, I think that coming up, because it feels springy outside, I'm going to focus for new projects on more spring and summer related items, preferably with cottons and blended cotton wool yarns. I have to look through my stash and see what I have. I do have a few cottons that I already have 2 projects planned for, which is probably what I'm going to start with. But I do have a lot of other plans, and I'm excited and don't know where to start. It's another beautiful fake spring morning here, and I am excited to share that I finally finished the Bada Bing sweater. I added the little, I can't even see this on here, the little nipples on the V's and stars on her breasts, which kind of turned out a little more like flowers, but honestly I did not really feel like redoing them. But I am happy with it. I hope my boyfriend's gonna like it. I haven't showed it to him yet because he's away. But since he's not here, I'm gonna try it on for you. And I hope you like it. For the little pink parts, I ended up using some leftover Cascade yarns, I think superwash yarn. This is what I use for those mittens, if you've seen that video. And I just doubled it up because I wanted it to be a little more bulky on here. I probably could have used a darker pink just so it stands out more, but I think it still looks nice. I'm wondering if the sleeves are going to be long enough for him, but maybe. I still need to block it, even though it's acrylic, so it's probably not gonna shift much. But I'm happy with it. So I think I'm going to end this video here because it's really close to the end of February and I still need to edit this video, which is going to take a little while. I know I still have that neon pink cardigan in my wood project and I was supposed to finish it in February, but maybe I will off camera. I'm just not motivated. It's kind of frustrating, but I don't know. I'm just a little more excited about some new projects and we'll see. I will let you know if I do finish it, but it's not really likely. Thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you subscribe. And if you want to see more of me on like a daily, weekly basis, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna put it right here. You can listen to my music. All the links, everything is going to be in the description box below. Thank you.